Kimbo, man. There's a lot of other things people don't know about you, man. Charleston White, man, versus the industry, man. My first question for you, man. How do you know Charleston White, and how do you know Charleston White?
Charleston White, man. That's my nigga, man. I know that y'all ain't gonna like to hear me say that, my nigga, because so many of y'all is got so many personal feelings about this, man. But, man, that's my nigga, man. And, man, I like the way he taking the internet by storm, as he say. I like the way he an internet sensation, because me, I like to see a nigga that I know personally win in any kind of form or fashion. Yeah. Now, I might not agree with his way of tactics a lot of times, but other than that, man, shit, that's my nigga. That nigga entertaining than a motherfucker, man.
Right. But what's the history between you and Charleston? How do you know Charleston, man? Let's go down that rabbit hole.
I know Charleston and Dewberry, man. We was in TYC together when he was telling y'all about how he was in the boys' home. He was getting steak home in school, you know, for a crime he committed or whatever shit. I was there too for a crime I committed along with everybody else that was in there, motherfucker, man. And yeah, we was down there together, bro. Shit, and I'm gonna say this, bro. All them lies they be trying to say about the nigga wasn't in no gang because he's so little, he wasn't all this. Yeah, man, the nigga was a rolling 60, my nigga. I can't take that shit from him. He was down there doing all that shit. But I like his growth, man, to where he done, you know, grew against that shit or grew away from that shit and try to educate niggas, you know, how that shit be hurting us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be missing the big picture because, goddamn me, he got a brash approach to the way he do.
So with you saying that though, had Charleston figured it out, or is this just a time being thing for him? Man, have he figured it out?
I don't think that nigga could ever fall off.
Because it's a Charleston, like you and him. I don't seen some of the old podcast shows. He was more of a community activist then.
Yeah, we had a podcast called Game for Show, man. There's probably still some video floating around, but yeah, we had a little podcast, man, we were doing together, and like I tell people all the time, like, that's the Charleston I know. That's the Charleston I know, goddamn me, hustling, grinding. We was trying to get on, and we didn't know how to monetize YouTube. We didn't know how to do shit. Wouldn't nobody teach us shit. Everybody was acting like they was cool with us, but when we asked them kind of questions, motherfuckers used to shut down on us, right? Well, nigga, we was on some positive shit. We on there talking about, you know, black shit and unity, and nigga, he trying to go to every function that's happening. Nah, for real. The nigga used to get I think he used to get mad at me. He used to want to go. The hurricane happened in Houston, bro. He want to go. Something happened in San Antonio. He want to go. You know, like, he been with this shit, bro. That's really was him. And I think he realized after a while, like, this nigga Bo bullshit ass nigga, he ain't no motherfucking activist or nothing like me. Like, but bro, to way that nigga put that shit together, bro, I don't know how these niggas look at shit. But you gotta salute that nigga, man. Like, you gotta give him his card for what he put together. That nigga learned how to get some money off the internet. And that's what everybody trying to do. Right. Everybody trying to eat, bro. And he found his own lane. He found the lane that a lot of us not gonna do. A lot of us you can't follow them footsteps with conviction like that nigga, bro. Like, I know I couldn't.
With you even having a friendship with him, man, like, yeah. Does Kimbo Greedy feel like he blackballed? Like I'm looking at Dewberry, like, I don't know. Some people call Dewberry the do boy and stuff, man.
No,
is
man.
Dewberry a do boy? And what is his support, man? Do you feel like they block like you should be up there too, getting your shine on too? That niggas should be looking, because they say it's a lot of hate in the city in Dallas.
Let me put it like this, bro. Because I know people try to ask me that type of shit, or, you know, put shit in my ear on shit. But nah, watch this. Like I said, we was down there locked up together, and I always tell people, bro, I was his partner. We wasn't on the same dorm together. It was respect, because we was all on some crib shit type shit. Yeah. But Dewberry and Charleston, like, they OG. The nigga who, I'm going to say, put them down, or however they say the shit go. The nigga quoted them on the hood. That was my partner. We was a little older than them. That's who I kicked it with. That's who I ran with. So they was his partner. So all of us cool. But, like, we wasn't in the same building up on each other like that. And I think I probably had under a year left when they came. But them niggas was there. Them niggas functioned together. Them niggas did everything. They was on the same building for what I know. And them niggas rocked out hard together back then. Yeah. So Dewberry was gone. Dewberry was locked up. I think Dewberry did like 19 years since we was kids back then, he had still been locked up. I think the boys kicked it probably before then. I think before they got locked up. I know they talk about how they kicked it in the free world when they was younger. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't it be that? You know what I'm saying? And then it's the funny part. When people be trying to tell me that, they don't realize, nigga, me and Charleston did shit together like up to the current date. Not like back then. He done tried to turn me on to a lot of shit, a lot of events that him and Dewberry and them was having. He done invited me to the club. Then with what's the nigga? Let's go, champ. I forgot the nigga name. Shannon Briggs, like different situations he had going on. Yeah. The man and tried to include me in a lot of shit by some people trying to buy a strip club in Dallas. He hit me up to my, hey, bro, them niggas need somebody to manage the club, bro. I put your name in the hat, bro. The nigga always speaking up for me on a lot of shit. So I don't see how, because we had our podcast is game for show. Yeah. They podcast is game related. Yeah. like why? Like, I think if niggas know how to look at the big picture, they'll see. That's the case. Everybody he used to hang around ought to be mad at him then. Yeah. But we don't work like that in the South, man. We want to see niggas eat, bro. We want to see niggas win. But Dewberry, that nigga real homeboy. That's why Dewberry is with him. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just he a do boy. No. It's been his homeboy for a long time. They been riding. If they wasn't doing this internet shit, them niggas would still be together, my nigga. They'll still be kicking it. Yeah. Like I got partners like that. Like I got closer partners to me than that. You know what I'm saying? Just bro hit me up one day. Charles hit me up. I think on Facebook or something, bro. He was trying to do this little internet shit. Podcast shit. He told me to come out there about Six Flags. He had a little shit set up at a little radio station. I came up there one time with him, nigga. I kind of liked the shit. He called me to come back, like how most people everywhere I went. Nigga called me to come back, and we just started doing the shit together, you know, and we went to a couple of different studios. The nigga got us kicked out of a couple of studios talking that shit, man, but like all this shit ain't nothing new to me. Like, I got a lot of that old shit. He told me, he's like, bro, nigga, go get them old videos and upload them bitches and share them or whatever, this and that. And then to me, that's saying, nigga, I know you a real nigga. I know you good people. I know you solid, but the internet don't know. I can only do so much. The nigga done said my name 1,000 times. Yeah. But I can only show you where the water is, nigga. You got to drink. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I look at it like, nigga, build your presence up. Nigga, I'm throwing you an alley-oop or whatever. I look at it like if I was to blow up, there wouldn't be nobody that I'd be on a bad term with or nobody I have, you know, some shit like that. Like, that's my partner. And I think a lot of time people like controversy so much, they be like, damn, bro, you used to do a podcast with this nigga. Now he blowing up. That's like two niggas was rapping as a group. Then nigga go solo and he blow up. Like a nigga don't owe you nothing.
But Kimbo, I've been watching them and shit. Like I used to get them, man, and now I watch them. Like I don't knock nobody hustle, and I know it's a hustle, man. I know it's like you say, it's a whole bunch of Charleston white type niggas out here in the city. A lot of little niggas, shit talking ass niggas who gonna do something type shit, man. Charleston got like this undefeated record, man, with the Mace right now, man. He undefeated against, like, he Mason rappers. He out there in the same room with him, man. He standing on what he standing on, man.
Already be
like, how long? But let me, is Charleston gonna always be a step ahead of these niggas, or it's gonna come a time to where niggas just gonna go on and pop Charleston? Like, Charleston undefeated, like, they can't get this nigga, man. They can't get this nigga, Kimbo. They can't get him.
Only way that they gonna beat this. I told nigga a long time ago, and niggas laughed at me. I said, I ain't gonna say he the toughest nigga, cause you know he ain't too big. He probably can't punch like no big old ass nigga or nothing, but if a nigga run up on that nigga, I say he gonna do something. He'll rather you beat him up, he'll rather you do whatever, than it to be said, Charleston White ran from you. Yeah. He ain't trying to do that. And he prepared himself. I don't know why these people, the man done told these people Trigger a million times.
He done showed
them.
Man,
don't come up here fucking with me. Yeah. I'm just trying to do some YouTube shit. Yeah. Charleston White ain't running around here with no motherfucking guns or nothing and no knives fucking with people. Yeah. He only pull it out in self-defense, bro. Yeah. So you got some people thinking, man, I'm gonna try that nigga. He a little bitty nigga. That ain't nothing. Cause if this was Kimbo Slice doing this, the nigga wouldn't be so quick to run up on this nigga. They thinking they got him an easy one. Yeah. So Charleston is a thinking man, bro. He thinking, man, I know I ain't as big as these niggas. I know I'm a little nigga, what can I do to protect myself? Man, the Masons, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
They might crack jokes and say some girl shit, all that, but...
And he Mason the shit like he don't... I don't even thought about, man, you know what, man?
It ain't no girl shit when the police may stay ass.
No, you right. I don't thought about that. I need to give me some mace just to play with a nigga. Say, bitch ass nigga, I could have killed you, nigga. Like, but Charleston, no matter, he going into their cities, letting them know he there, and Durham, he got some magnificent weapons out there, man.
They better be glad it wasn't no gun. What if the nigga was just ready to crash out and shoot the shit out of somebody?
Even with the boxing match, bro, like, man, come on, we know Charleston went actually, like, ain't no boxing commission nowhere, and I don't care if it's a celebrity boxing match, it's a boxing commission. Right. Ain't nobody ain't gonna allow no handicap, man. So I looked at me and you debated about this, man.
A lot of times you should have to do a physical and all this shit.
But listen, I think you say it ain't no play. I think you just vouching for your boy. I think Charleston ain't got any niggas playing hoe for the money for him now, man. He just undefeated.
If he doing that, man, that nigga's a genius. If he wasn't gonna fight for real, and he put all that shit up to make it look good, and they use his name to sell the tickets and shit, man, that's genius. Yeah. Now, how many times it's gonna work, I don't know.
For shit, sure.
But I don't know. They probably could have said he was their MC.
But you can look at how the nigga was training to Charleston just playing. Like, he let y'all know his nanny.
You got a lot of niggas hang at the gym. Like, you got a lot of niggas hang at the basketball gym. No, you got a lot of niggas like the hoop trick. Yeah. They be at the Rick hooping, inside, outside. Yeah. Man, the boxers, I look at all that shit the same way. You got a lot of niggas like to hang around that shit, bro. Yeah. And I don't look at that shit. That don't make me feel like a nigga was in there training like he was really gonna fight. Niggas do that shit to stay in shape, shit. Yeah. For real.
Nah, for shit show, man.
But there's some money in that shit, though. I can see him trying.
Man, I feel like Charleston, like, I do know that, man. I don't feel like I know, man. I know it's worth right now, man. And I just know about Charleston.
And they give him $100,000 for that.
Yeah, he probably did get it, bro. Just for them is.
Did they crowd like $100,000 crowd?
You gotta think about streaming and shit.
Okay, yeah, that's where it probably would have won. Yeah.
And then sometimes niggas do take a loss on you. You don't do business where you don't have to take a loss, man. This is just one of them times, man, that nigga took a loss, man.
I forgot about the streaming shit. I can see that too. Then they had like a star-studded little audience out there, man. It was nice. They had a whole bunch of rappers and everything out there, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like either he got an idea of how he want this shit to go, bro, or he like most people. He just making up shit as he go along and it's working for him, bro.
Yeah, just going with the
He going off his instincts.
Whatever's trending, he gonna troll, he gonna speak on.
Like how most people doing shit. And then I think the nigga set back, like before I did, like he set back and he studied YouTube, all that shit. You see, when I came along, you see I'm new to a lot of that shit. Yeah. So I'm just sitting back, I'm learning how that shit go. And I feel like, bro, a lot of times the shit you present on the internet, bro, is gonna bring you a certain caliber of motherfucker. Sometimes you might have a lot of people who work at marketing or whatever. You might have people who want to invest in a motherfucker and see you and like, you know what? I like what this nigga doing. Yeah. And shit, that's what all Charles is taking advantage of, bro. From doing his shows, interviews, getting paid for the way he talks shit or whatever. But bro, that's the game. That's what everybody doing. So I be confused when they let niggas like Whack 100, all them niggas do it, but then Charleston do it, and they be like, oh man, this nigga tripping. This nigga said this, this nigga said that.
With like, couple more questions I want to ask you before we move to something else, man. Do you have to be a character to make it on YouTube or on social media? For
some people, I think that's an avenue that some people do because shit, that's what's in them. Like that's what they want to be, shit. Because I noticed that there's a lot of people, bro, I see on there, every day they on that bitch telling you about everybody else. And you gonna look through their page, they don't tell you shit about them. Yeah. You don't know nothing about them. You don't know if they homeless. You don't know what. Yeah. But they real good at telling you about everybody else, bro. To me, that's some weird shit. Cause I feel like if you trying to sell your name or whatever, shit, nigga sell everything, your likeness and everything, shit. But I guess that's called that, what they call it, the ghost accounts and motherfuckers behind shit.
Nah, for shit show.